Welcome to day 3 of the Daily Deer. Let's go take a walk in the deer woods. Today we are talking about the stillness of the hunt, which can be a magical thing. And today's quote is, "In wildness is the preservation of the world." That is from Henry David Thoreau. Mr. Thoreau, if you are unfamiliar, he was an American essayist, poet, philosopher. He was a naturalist, right? I think that's the thing that I remember him for. He actually spent 2 years living alone in a cabin all by himself on Walden Pond. So when you think about this quote and this man and what he's saying, right? He truly understands the wildness of nature and also the beauty of stillness, right? He lived it. The great thing for us is that we can go out, we can find stillness anytime we step in the woods, right? So for me, I think about, right, especially later in the season, right? It gets into the rut, right? It gets into November. The weather is cold, right? If there's a breeze, it can be a little bit biting. There's frost on the ground. That stillness really hits me. Then, and then it goes up a couple of notches when I climb up into a tree on a morning hunt and I'm waiting for the sun to rise. And it's before the birds have really woken up, right? There's not a lot of animals that have woken up for the day. You don't hear, right? You don't hear any squirrels tromping through the woods or deer or anything like that. It's just quiet and it's still. And it's at that point for me that I really slow down and I take in the beauty of what's around me. That stillness, it's magical for me, right? That's the stillness of the hunt. And that stillness, I find that it really grounds me and it reconnects me with nature. It slows me down. It's also a reminder for me that I'm just a participant in something greater than myself. That stillness, I find it teaches patience, reminds me how much wisdom is to be found in the woods. And so that leads us to today's tip, which is embrace the stillness, embrace the quiet. Let yourself slow down and observe. Watch the sunrise, right? Enjoy the world come into life around you as the birds start to sing, right? The squirrels start to move around, make you think that there's a deer behind you. Just watch the way the wind moves through the trees, right? Hopefully you see the faint trace of a deer passing through. It's just a reminder that, hunting, it's not just about pursuit, it's about presence. And so today's takeaway is this, right? In stillness, we have an opportunity to find ourselves, right? The hunt is not only about taking, it's about learning, respecting, and becoming part of the world as it is.